Today, our roadways are the scene of a silent threat that takes innocent life, shatter families, and leave a permanent scar on communities. This hazard is drunk driving, a problem that goes beyond statistics and requires our collective attention and a determined response. In the light of this stark reality, it is critical to push for a comprehensive policy that includes harsh penalties as a potent avoidance to the life-altering effects of driving while under the influence of alcohol. Every year, thousands of lives are lost due to drunk driving accidents. These incidents are not mere statistics. They represent sons, daughters, parents, and friends whose lives were cut short before someone's irresponsible decision to get behind the wheel while intoxicated. Severe sentences serve as a deterrent, sending a clear message to the society will not tolerate such reckless endangerment. By imposing stringent consequences, we aim to protect innocent life and ensure the families do not suffer the heartbreak of losing a loved one to a preventable tragedy. The current penalties for drunk driving may not be sufficient in dissuading potential offenders. Severe sentences such as extended jail time, hefty fines, and license revocation send a powerful signal to the society prioritize the safety of its citizens. The fear of facing severe consequences can act as a deterrent, making individuals think twice before making the dangerous decision to drive under the influence of alcohol. By raising the stakes, we hope to create a safer environment on our roads, reducing the number of incidents caused by impaired driving. As the sun sets on another day, the echoes of drunk driving tragedies resound across our culture. Alcohol-impaired driving fatalities accounted for a frightening 28% of all traffic-related deaths in the United States in 2019, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA). They are not impersonal figures. They represent individuals, families, and communities torn by the tragic implication of foolish decisions. There is an evident need for a strong approach to tackle the universal problem of drunk driving. To successfully tackle the ongoing problem of drunk driving, we must urge for harsh penalties for individuals found guilty of this offense. Current measures, whereas here frequently fall short of serving as an adequate incentive by implementing harsher penalties such as longer jail terms, large fines, and required rehabilitation programs. We evoke a clear message that society will not accept foolish behavior which jeopardizes lives. Severe penalties are not only plausible but also necessary for instilling a sense of responsibility on our roadways. Consider a world in which the threat of serious consequences bans people from making the foolish decision to drive under the influence of alcohol. Consider a society in which families may feel safe in the knowledge that their loved ones are less likely to become victims of a drunk driver's bad decisions. Strict sanctions not only hold criminals accountable but also contribute to the establishment of safer roadways and a more secure community for everybody. We set the basis for good change by visualizing a world free of the deadly effects of drunk driving. As responsible members of society, it is required upon us to adopt a united stance against drunk driving. We must vigorously fight for the imposition of harsh penalties for individuals guilty of this crime. We guarantee that penalty for drunk driving are proportionate to the seriousness of the crime by pressing legislators to analyze and tighten existing legislation. Supporting projects that promote road safety is more than simply a cry for change. It is a pledge to actively contribute to our community's well-being. Finally, the magnitude of this situation demands an intensive and constant strategy to prevent drunk driving. Severe punishment for individuals found guilty of this offense is not only sensible but also necessary for developing a safer, more responsible society. Let us unify in our advocacy, pressing legislators to act decisively and enact penalties that are equivalent to the gravity of the crime. We are paving the path for safer roads, safer families, and a future free of devastating consequences of foolish decisions. We can make a difference, save life, and guarantee that shadows cast by drunk driving do not continue to darken our communities.